Hundreds of Washington law enforcement officers may find this message to be just what they need to find a new job. A recruiting video from the Spokane Sheriff's Office saying they don't need a vaccine to work here. The Sheriff's Office needs to hire around 20 people to make up for staffing shortages, and the timing could be right for some of the more than 100 Washington State Patrol employees just let go for not complying with the governor's vaccine mandate.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office isn't required to mandate the vaccines, but with 716 law enforcement officers dying of COVID since last March, is that the right message to send? Esther Bauer is live at the Public Safety Building with why he's spreading this message across the country.
Aaron, the sheriff is vaccinated. It's something he fully supports, but he also says he would never require his employees to get the shot. He says people kept asking him about his stance, so he wanted to clarify with these recruiting videos.
It has been made a political football.
Sheriff-ozzie-knezovich thinks that's what vaccine mandates are, and he insists that's not what he's doing by adding this banner to recruitment videos.
Mandating a vaccine is totally different than me choosing.
Knezovich chose to get vaccinated after he had COVID and saw his own daughter get very sick from the virus. But it's something he never require of his staff, even though COVID was the #1 killer of law enforcement officers in 2020 and 2021.
I'm very concerned about my employees. That's why I'm vaccinated. That's why I encourage them to get vaccinated. That has got to be a personal choice.
6 months ago, the sheriff's recruitment videos showcased sign-on bonuses and other hiring benefits. You can see on YouTube the videos changed to anti-mandate messaging about a month ago, shortly after the city of Seattle announced officers there had to be vaccinated or lose their jobs.
We terminate people because of that. We took their livelihoods away. I find that really, really hard to justify.
The Spokane Police Department doesn't plan to take the same outward approach, even though the department is also short-staffed.
The police department isn't actively recruiting officers, law enforcement officers who have lost their jobs or been fired because of their vaccination status. But with that, we are always looking for the best and the brightest.
Despite his stance that he believes in the vaccine, Sheriff Knezovich doesn't believe requiring his deputies to do so will make the community safer.
I'm vaccinated. I can still spread this disease, correct? Is that any different than an unvaccinated deputy?
And we did ask both departments if they're currently keeping track of how many of their employees are vaccinated. At this point, neither department is. Reporting live in Spokane tonight, Esther Bauer, 4 News Now.